So it begins. They're here. Okay, first thing is to unbox the duals and then remove that exhaust. The stock headers with Vance Hines slip-ons. This is what comes out of the box. And I'll show you what's in that in just a minute. Okay, I've opened the boxes. This is, of course, the one that comes right out of the header or head pipe and all the clamps and everything. There's the instructions. There's the brackets, which I didn't know I was going to get, but I'm glad. But anyway, that's the tailpipe, one of them. The other one's still in the box. And then the rest of it. And that's what's in the box. Looks like it's everything I need. Okay, I've got the old exhaust off. There's the O2 sensors. You're gonna need to pull the battery out. And the reason being is there's a plug right here that's what the rear O2 sensor plugs into, this thing right here. And the only way to get that wire out is through the bottom of the battery box. So anyway, it comes out through in there. And then the other one is behind the rectifier. That's the plug right there. All right, that's for the front jug. All right, you have to unplug those to get the exhaust out. All right, now I've got it all off, and I dropped one of those nuts in there somewhere for that back jug. I'll have to find it. But anyway, plugging along. Okay, this is where I'm at. Had to remove the bracket from underneath the transmission that was part of the old exhaust. I removed the exhaust bracket that was back here. This is the new one for the Vance and Hines. There's one on both sides. They're pretty much the same. All right, and then there's this bracket that you have to put on. It says to remove the left foot peg, rear foot peg, and use the existing bolt. Well, mine had an extension and a long bolt in it, so I had to find one. Anyway, got that on there. It's time to put everything back together. So one of the important steps is to mark where your clamps go for your heat shields. I've messed with this stuff before. Not this exhaust system, but that is really helpful. And then somebody's going to get some nice exhaust. I'm going to box all this stuff up and send it. Well, I'm going to sell it to somebody. But there's the exhaust bracket I had to take off. Let's see what else. Yeah, I even marked the little small heat shield that goes on the rear jug on this side. Actually, I'm actually putting everything back together now. So, all right, well, I'll check back in a few when I get something else done here. Okay, got the right and left side brackets on, and I just loose mounted this. If you have a hoist or a deck lift or something you can put the bike up on, I'm sure it's got to be a whole lot easier to do this. Doing this on the kickstand is a real pain. If you think this is gonna be easy, it's not. So, but that's where I'm at. I think I'm gonna take a break getting that in there. That lower bolt, the one that's back there. Have fun. That's they say to do it with that little heat shield right there on. Yeah. I'd like to see that. I don't know what kind of special tool that takes. And you are going to need to take the shift lever loose. I just loosened it at the back and then just flipped it over to the front. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm going to call it a day, go barbecue something. All right, well, there it is. Pipes are on, bags are on. All right. It was pure frustration pretty much the whole way once I started putting these on. Had to redo a bunch of things a few times, but anyway, that little piece of chrome right there, that one right there, can't figure that out. Just clamped it on there. You got a clue, you can tell me I got a clue. And over on this side, there's, I'm gonna try and get down there and show you. Right down here, come on, focus, focus, focus. Yeah, this, they call it a T-clamp. Getting it in this bracket, you see how it's in the bracket? I'm gonna do somebody a big favor and show them how that's in there. See how that's in there? It's amazing how they describe how to do that in the instructions. But anyway, somebody's gonna thank me for that. Vance Hines instructions. I mean, they make some good exhaust systems, but their instructions, you might as well line a bird cage with it or something. I don't know. But anyway, there it is. Also, good luck with that one. You can't even see it on the camera. There's that back jug bottom header pipe bolt that's real fun. And also this front one man in it is going to be real hard to do, especially like I say, if you're on the kickstand trying to do this. What I did was I took a box and I put a box here underneath this pipe and taped the pipe. Taped this part. Taped this to the box to hold it up so that I could get those bolts for this header pipe on. So painter's tape is, I use the hell out of it for all kinds of stuff. But anyway, there it is. They sound real good. They look real good. Already had compliments on the sound and the looks. But anyway, I hope I've managed to help somebody somewhere put those pipes on. But next thing I got to do is See if it still looks as good in front of a bar as it used to.